If you cannot afford to take care of your child because you are dedicated to homeschooling them, then you can't afford to. This is basic.
I can't afford not to. It's worth any price to take care of my kid.
Oh my.
If you have a kid one day, you might understand.
Yeah, and
are
guess
you married
what?
yet?
I am not, but guess what? I've seen a lot of people on this show, and this is where you're headed, that you're so proud of for some reason, where their entire life, your kid is going to be on hold because their failure and joke of a dad, while they're trying to live their life, never did anything in their entire life, their dad's life. So all of a sudden, your kid has to put their life on hold to take care of their failure dad. That's where you're going. That's just a mathematical reality. I don't need to have had a kid to know that.
That's not going to happen.
Fuck you, that's not going to happen. Look at your finances now. You're in your mid-30s. You're acting like a 12-year-old. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. You're a baby. Shut up. What a joke. That's not going to happen. You don't know fucking anything.
That's not.
You're not even living life as an adult in 34. You couldn't successfully complete a marriage. You can't successfully complete holding a job.
I was married for 12 years.
And guess what? You're not. You couldn't successfully complete holding a job for more than 6 months. You couldn't work in a kitchen. You can't go and sit across a desk from someone without having to sit in a house for a week. You're a child. You're incapable of existing in this world and doing all this stuff that you want to do. And just like, by the way, your kid, you want to homeschool your kid. All this stuff that you are choosing is going to put you in a position where they're going to have to put their life on hold to take care of their joke of a dad. That is your choice, and it's honestly a disgusting choice. It is a selfish choice.
So them being
and it's a joke.
Sick from being in public school constantly is a better thing. So how would I take care of a sick kid? I can't afford a babysitter.
Buddy,
I can't afford a hospital bill.
Hospital bill. If they get the sniffles?
COVID is not the sniffles.
I didn't even say COVID. You just said sick. I'm suggesting a cold.
Yeah, there's hardly even colds anymore.
That's not even true. I know that's not true.
Bring up the wastewater data and look up colds over the last 5 years. You should check it out.
I'm not falling down your conspiracy holes.
If you find the truth to be conspiracy, there are other problems.
That's what everyone says, buddy. That is in your...
You've met someone else that's taken this many COVID precautions?
Matt, no, but we've all seen them. Buddy, we all know people like you in society, and you never go anywhere.
The survivors?
You never go.
I'll be here long after the rest of you are gone.
I highly doubt that.
I will be. I don't think that's on my my bingo list.
Your life isn't existing. Like I don't think.
I have some great coworkers.
Coworkers?
Yeah.
Oh, the stuff.
Yeah, they're fantastic. And I see people with DoorDash. How do I not see people?
Through a window.
I have to go into these stores and every day and interact with people.
That's a fleeting moment. It's not an actual connection. What does the future hold for businesses? Ask 9 experts and you'll get 10 different answers. Bull market, bear market, inflation up, down. Honestly, can someone just invent a crystal ball already? But until then, over 41,000 businesses have actually future-proofed their operations with today's sponsor, NetSuite by Oracle, the #1 cloud ERP that brings accounting, financial management, inventory, and HR all into one fluid platform. And with one unified business management suite, there's no more guessing, just real-time insights, forecasting, and a single source of truth to help you make fast, informed decisions. And when you're closing the books in days instead of weeks, you're spending less time looking backwards and more time on what's next. So whether you're making millions or even hundreds of millions, NetSuite helps you tackle challenges and seize big opportunities. Honestly, if I had needed something like this when I was managing finances, NetSuite would have been my go-to. And speaking of opportunity, download the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning for free at netsuite.com/hammer. Once again, that is netsuite.com/hammer. Thanks to NetSuite for sponsoring the video. Let's jump back into it. How extensive is your friend group?
I have a pretty remarkable friend group. I have some.
Go on.
I have some fantastic friends.
Let's hear about it.
Okay. Anyone specifically? I can start with my roommate.
Describe your friend group. This robust friend group.
I wouldn't say it's robust. It's like four people in my mind. No, it's it's really all I need.
Dude, you can live whatever life you want, but you're gonna take down your kid with you.
I'm really trying not to do that. And part of this show is to help give them a better future.
Listening to you and the absolute worldview you have, nothing I'm gonna say is gonna fix anything. You're gone. You need a deep therapy. Do you go to therapy?
No, not anymore. No,
yeah,
I can't afford that.
Okay, I'll give you 3 free sessions with Sondermind. I use them. The audience uses them. Former guests use them. Okay.
All right. So, I appreciate that. I will definitely use those. Thank you.
Yeah, bring this shit up. You got some stuff going on.
I'm not sure what they could tell me that will change any of it.
They just need to. People like you spiral. And you're spiraling because people can fall down the complete opposite side. There's extremists everywhere in lots of things. But when you start falling down the extremes where there's only one, like a perfect truth that only you know, it just gets.
This isn't something only I know.
I know, but come on, it's your little community, your little.
We just like to
online.
Be safe and protect our kids. That's really it.
That's a nice way to say it and present it. But look how you've talked so far. You're literally destroying your life for the sake of that.
I'd rather be broke than dead, for sure. 1,000,000%. I'd rather be penniless and poor
than dead. Okay, cool.
Than dead. Yeah.
And before we move on, let's get a real statistic then. This is not a political thing. We're just gonna get an actual real data point. 103 million confirmed COVID-19 cases. So in your instance, literally a third of the United States would be completely failing and collapsing. Okay. As a result of the 1.2 million deaths, of the diagnosed cases was 1.2% death. So 99% chance of survival, which according to you,
from initial infection, yes.
But it's important to note that is only on based on people who actually got diagnosed. The vast majority did not. And then the vast majority of people that did were either old or morbidly obese. So there you go.
I'm not just afraid of death. It's the
but
being
you said
incapacitated from long COVID.
You made this sound like, and this is why what you have is an extreme position. I'm not saying it's not scared to die, but you said I would rather be financially than dead. You made it either or. And it's not that simple, and your extreme brain has gotten you there, and it's preventing you from actually living a decent life, and that is scary.
Repeat infections would kill me and dramatically shorten my child's life.
You're saying that as a fact.
It is a fact. Look up repeat infections.
Oh my gosh, this is such a stupid. Why are we talking about this for 40 minutes? I don't really care about this.
A lot of people don't. Most people don't, actually. Probably about 99% of people do not care at all about this. They don't care about their kids. They don't care about their spouse. They don't care about their parents.
It's not about caring. It's what you're defining as caring.
Have you seen what attendance looks like in an elementary school since COVID?
Huh?
Have you seen what attendance rates look like in public schools?
I can't find an actual statistic related to
because no one knows how bad it is.
Then how are you so confident then? You said that I am going to die.
It's just a law of averages. Like it's just.
So if you get it 99 times?
If you have it, no, even 20 times. Like, okay.
But you said you will die. You said will.
You will. Yeah.
I'm moving on.
Okay. That's fair.
Because this is actually.
Yes. And the numbers aren't on my side because they aren't there. Like the information is just not there yet. There's not even a test for long COVID unless you have a previous COVID infection and you have all these new symptoms. They just say, oh, well, that's long COVID.
I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm not saying that. Actually, I know that medically diagnosed, they do medically diagnose it, but you're like, there's no test for it. There's no way to tell what actually is. They just use a list of things and you're like, you have it. So like, you're not making it sound good. You're not making it sound like something.
I wish I could make it sound better. I don't know how to.
Why are you so obsessed? If you're not able to make it actually.
It's basically a bet. It's a gamble that I believe these things will happen.
So you're not willing to gamble with the 99%? If I have a 1% chance of losing and a 99% chance success of winning, I'm probably taking the roll on the win.
What is the win though? Repeat 99? Infections?
Again, there's no actual statistics around that, at least that I could find. Well, for what it's worth, what I did is I did the search function on GPT. So I had it scour sources. So obviously I can't sit here and read 50,000 books in the middle of this conversation.
All right. Yeah.
I have to do what I can.
I wouldn't expect you to, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So essentially, you're not willing to change anything in all this finances, that you would rather have stuff than certain death. So why the are we having this conversation then?
Because there's other ways forward that don't require me to be around people. Yeah, I have them.
Then why aren't you successful?
Because it takes time, and I'm getting there. And
yeah, buddy, you've been in adulthood 16 years.
I had a pretty successful career before, as a stay-at-home dad.
Because okay,
that's my longest career. Been doing that for 12 years.
When was the last time your kid got sick?
November 2024. I had went and stayed at my brother's house after taking a trip to repo a vehicle, and I ended up getting sick, and then came back home, and I'd only quarantined 3 days, and it was not long enough, and my kid ended up getting sick. That was the flu.
Aren't you afraid by them not actually getting any antibodies of anything, by ever having any interaction with anything? That if
do you know where antibodies come from?
That if they do just get like a literal flu at some point, it's gonna like destroy them.
That's not how our immune system works. That's all based on a lie that getting sick builds it. It weakens it every time.
Well, I asked the question.
Yeah.
Oh, where do you think your financial score is? 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best.
0 currently.
Okay, so we better not change anything.